Okay, today's going to be a real treat. We're at the ghost town of Manson Creek. Definitely some people still live here. This is the old main street though. There's some cabins here. I think maybe a few year-round residents. Gonna explore these artifacts, some of these buildings. It's a pretty incredible old gold mining town. Check out the church and graveyard first, I suppose. Yeah, it's kind of remote. To get here, you gotta go 180-ish kilometers north of Fort St. James, British Columbia, or west of Mackenzie, about the same distance, about 180 under. So this is an unusual little church. I was told it's really old, but unless it's had a lot of fixing up, I don't know, the construction sure doesn't seem super old. Obviously some newer 70s press board, but these, none of this wood seems super old, but you never know. Maybe the bones are old. Cute little church for sure. You don't see much like this. I think this is someone's cabin here, so we're not gonna go. Let's stay away from that. But let's check out this graveyard. A few newer graves, 2006. But this one here has got a tree growing out of it. Karen, you got a tree growing in you. But what better tribute to someone? Some more interesting graves. I wouldn't doubt this is a grave here. It might be hard to see, but there's a big depression. Yeah, you probably can't see it. And there's a big lump of soil and a gravestone there. Can't read anything on this one. John Thompson, Corporal, Canadian Scottish Regiment. Died 1971, age 61. John Nielsen. (1903 to 1984). Oh, here's one you can't read. Lock it back up. I'm sure this town is pre-World War I, guaranteed. Some really interesting stuff here. There's a legit Hudson's Bay Trading Company trading post there. We'll go explore that in a bit. Some of this equipment here is unreal. This cabin was used by trappers when trading with the Hudson's Bay post. People restore this. Amazing. Okay, here's some really interesting equipment. This thing here, steam shovel. If you've never seen a steam shovel work, I will drop a video in the comments. Check the comments after you watch this and you gotta see one of these work. Got a coal-fired boiler, looks like there. It's just like couldn't even imagine watching one of these back in the day. Everything's riveted. No welding here. It's far too early for welding. Some of it's made of wood. There's wood in there. Of all things. Curious to know how you operated this, where you would have sat. I haven't watched a video how they work lately. That you wouldn't have been standing here. Oh no, maybe you're standing off to the side. There's some controls there. Yeah, you're probably standing. See if I can get over there. So shelves are for some supplies, yeah. Bet you stood right here. That's how you ran your drum, which would have been a cable going up to lift the bucket. Just beautiful. Now this looks possibly like an old water well for drilling water wells, but it's definitely what it looks like. I wonder maybe it was for doing core samples instead, but I think most of the gold up here was placer gold, meaning just loose gold in the river. I looked through a lot of the files, see if there's any underground mines up here, and I know there was some, but I still could have just been loose placer gold where I don't know. I wish I knew. And they're beautiful. Oh, this looks like, what is this? It looks like pile driver almost or something. Definitely newer, welded seams and everything, not all riveted together. This is all welded. And this is some sort of God, I wish I knew what that was. Oh, wow. That old truck deck. Just rotten wood now. Looks like some ore cart wheels. So definitely some underground mining going on around here. Big drag bucket. Yeah. I wonder if that's what this is. I don't think so. So, obviously doing some open pit mining with the drag bucket there. But this here on the ground is what this area is kind of known for. This is a big water monitor. So they would go into a creek bed and spray these high pressure water monitors into and funnel the dirt into sluices and just get the loose gold out of it. I'll post some pictures in the end if I can find. Well, I'll post pictures either way because I can find old water monitor pictures for sure, but let's see if I can post some from this region.
I couldn't find any pictures of the water monitors in Manson Creek, although I swear I've seen some. So here's some from the bullion pit in the Caribou.
Now this is the museum, but the Omanika Museum. It's locked up, unfortunately, but it's the society we live in. Yeah, I was told this is the gold commissioner's house. Or that, I think they would call him the SA, or maybe same thing, maybe it's the same thing, but you would bring your gold here, he would smelt it and pay you for it, tell you the value of it, like what quality it is. They got some old homemade equipment here, made out of a culvert. I'm very careful not to get into gold mining because I think it would be addictive. Yeah, I think this being the assayer's house would make sense because there's no windows on it. I looked all around it. There's a flagpole. No flag. William Henry Fitzgerald, Gold Commissioner. Stripendary Magistrate for Omanika District, whatever that means. Born in Ireland about 1835. I love how they don't know when people were born. Died in Omanika 1873, always remembered. Yeah, here's another drag bucket. So there would have been a big crane, would have been used to move dirt. Now this is an original, supposedly around 1930 build, Hudson's Bay Company trading post. I'm sure there would have been a trading post long before. This area was one of the first areas settled in British Columbia. Well, Fort St. James was. But yeah, the story on this is some people came in after Hudson's Bay left to run a store here. I'm gonna post pictures right now out of the store. There's gas pumps, one of those gas pumps with the glass bulbs on it, off to the side.
Here's some incredible pictures I found of the store. And here's the steam shovel in the background of this one. Just unbelievable.
And so the people came in to run a store here, closed 80s or 90s, I believe. And so they took the sign down, ran the store for 40 some odd years supposedly. And then when they went to leave, they put the sign back up. It's incredible they respected the building like that. Supposedly, there's only like one piece of wood had to be replaced. Now, obviously a roof, but still use it a little, looks like. That's kind of it for the buildings. There's some cabins. I just saw a guy that looked like he was 100 years old. Well, there's my trusty steed. Just saw a guy. Oh, he looked old, working on this cabin there. Wonder why this thing's on tracks. What do we got here? Anything interesting? No. Maybe. Whoa, what do we got here? Little Manson Creek sign. Wow, that's cool. There's somebody's cabin right there. I think people are still out in these hills all the time looking for gold. I don't know what this is. Nice little gold pan hanging off a part of an old tree. Wonder what that is. I don't know if this is someone's cabin or old lantern. Oh my. Part of the old store.
awesome.
Oh, someone's weed eater in there. Someone cares about this place. They keep it up. Well, the grass is trimmed all around here. Can you imagine someone spends time just weed eating all this? Cute little cabin there. Old cabin back there. Well, that's pretty much it for downtown Manson Creek. It's a long, long drive, but I think it's worth it. Make sure you have fuel though.
Here's some random bonus footage of a plane crash that's 25 kilometers past Manson Creek at Germanson Landing. A couple of locals told me about this. They said this plane has been sitting in the trees for decades, and the landowner, who is a huge history lover and has quite a few things on display in his yard, pulled this out of the trees and put it beside the road in Germanson Landing. There's not much left in Germanson Landing, just a store, and I don't even know if it's open anymore. And some houses, but if you drive through where Germanson Landing is marked on Google Maps, you will find this plane, I promise you.